We're asking you for one issue. You were selected, and I repeat it, you were selected. I was there when you were being selected. That decision to select you over Kindiki changed in a couple of hours, about 12 hours. It could have been Kindiki as deputy president. It's in public domain.
Not on competence, it was entertainment.
So therefore, we're asking you, and you are now casting aspersions on the decisions of the president to select Nurdin Haji, or to appoint Nurdin Haji as Director General of the NIS. Yet, the same president took it in his wisdom to appoint you or to select you as Deputy President. And therefore, if you feel uncomfortable, if you feel there are votes you brought on board, as the rest of the speakers have said, exit the scene. Go and prepare yourself for a contest in 2027. So the other speakers, and convey my most heartfelt condolences to all the protesters who have lost their lives in the Gen Z demonstrations. I pray to the Almighty to grant their families comfort and strength at this extraordinary time and at this time of great moment of healing. Secondly, all of you will recall, that from the beginning of this government, when this government was voted on the creed or the belief of the Hassan nation, that we must fight tribal and other ethnic balkanization of this country, the first person to put this government on the back foot by careless utterances about shareholding was none other than the Deputy President. He has continued to make statements that have continued to incense Kenyans and continued to put government on the back foot. He is one of the major recipes that precipitated the crisis that we have. He can now not purport to exit a crisis he has created by inciting various formations of this country in an ethnic way, and purport now to be an advisor of what should and should not have happened. He has advocated tribalism. He has called himself a Mount Kenya leader. He has antagonized ethnic groups across the country. He has been nothing but a disgrace to the office of the Deputy President and attempted to desecrate that office. But the lowest ebb was yesterday, when a Deputy President will call a press conference to attack the person of a senior public servant. And rather than purport to call for his resignation, those were things he could have done if he sincerely believed it in private. But most telling was his information that Nurdin Haji has information, or the National Intelligence Service, that Uhuru Kenyatta and himself were perpetrators to this violence. Since the President had told us that they will continue to pursue certain lines, we need to ensure that we pursue these lines stealthily. It is not fair, it is not right for any person, or including a public servant of the level of Deputy President, to personalize an issue and to attack the person of another public servant. It is just not right. It has never been seen in public. It has never been seen in this country. Lastly, the solidarity we are here with the people from northern Kenya, I being also myself from the coast, is the fact that we are now hemming a country post the Gen Z violence, or post the Gen Z demonstrations, or the infiltrators violence. We are happy that the President has opened up a dialogue, a platform for dialogue. I am looking forward personally to dialogue with northern Kenya, to dialogue with western Kenya, to dialogue with the Rift Valley, to dialogue with Mount Kenya, to dialogue with the young people, to dialogue with everybody. We must seize this opportunity that the President has created to build barriers, to build bridges, not barriers, to build bridges rather than barriers across our regions and across our various formations. So I am here also to express our greatest discomfort. We are assuring our people that, or the people of Kenya, that we are a family in touch with the issues. All of us who feel for this government have over the last 1 week labored so hard to talk to some of you in the media, to talk to the Gen Z, to talk to the civil society, to talk to the aggrieved young people on how to best resolve this issue. Just as the president was trying to prosecute a solution, the deputy tries to scuttle it because his is a confrontation that he is inviting. There are two options. I was there when you were being selected, not elected, as deputy president. You were selected on the basis that the mountain had agreed to vote for William Ruto. You were selected because it was an appreciation that we needed a candidate from the Mount Kenya region. It could have been Kithure Kindiki. It could have been Kimani Ichung'wah. It could have been Ndindi Nyoro. It could have been Mama Alice. It could have been anybody. The outcome will be the same, will have been the same. We went there to vote for William Ruto, for you to assist him. We didn't elect you as a co-president. Learn the constitution. You are the principal assistant to the president. You are not a co-president. If you start to undermine the presidency, we shall also stop to respect the office of the deputy president, not as an office, but as a person. And therefore, we're asking you for one issue. You are selected, and I repeat it, you were selected. I was there when you were being selected. The decision to select you over Kindiki changed in a couple of hours, about 12 hours. It could have been Kindiki as deputy president. It's in public domain.
Not on competence, it was entertainment.
So therefore, we're asking you, and you are now casting aspersions on the decisions of the president to select Nurdin Haji, or to appoint Nurdin Haji as Director General of the NIS. Yet, the same president took it in his wisdom to appoint you or to select you as deputy president. And therefore, if you feel uncomfortable, if you feel there are votes you brought on board, as the rest of the speakers have said, exit the scene. Go and prepare yourself for a contest in 2027, and let us see which Kenya will elect a tribal bigot as president.